Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see Viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
Food. I can already see her checking out what's going on. She already moved her head. I already see a large pupil, perhaps even a stink eye. How you doing, big girl, huh? Oh, that pupil is even bigger. Ah.
Yeah.
I know it's coming and it still scares the crap out of me. Oh, picked up some substrate, huh? Oh no, that's a foot. I'm sorry, I'm annoying you. There we go. Alright, hand off from Mrs. Viperkeeper to me. I'll zoom back, but I'll get quite a bit closer. I remembered the comments about me smacking my gum, and Mrs. Viperkeeper just reached under my chin and gently lifted my mouth closed. So, I took the gum out of my mouth so I wouldn't smack it. Thank you for that gentle reminder, my dear.
Of course.
Now this could get rather boring here until she decides that she wants to eat it. Usually it doesn't take her so long. It's not like I feed her every week. She gets fed every 2 weeks to 3 weeks. And everybody asks for pink, so I'm going to attempt to just sort of hang out here and crouch and hold the camera at a safe distance, and maybe she will start to consume it before my discomfort makes me move, and that will further prolong her decision to eat or not. Oh, we see some movement. She's like, okay. That toad that gave me the rat decided, oh, don't you hate when a rat gets caught in your gums? Yes. Yes, I know, I see. Oh, we're getting a big huff out of her. Go ahead, just carry on. I promise I'm not going to bother you. We don't want 1-inch plus fangs in any part of our body, and the fangs also have a very, very toxic brew that will get injected into you. Definitely ruining a couple weeks of your life, if not your entire rest of your life. I have 15 vials of South African polyvalent that I hope I never need. 15 vials for a big gaboon viper bite would probably be a very good starter dose, but might require more than that. Depending on the situation, every bite is different. South African polyvalent is difficult to come by now. used to be quite easy to obtain, but demand is outstripping supply and all that good stuff. Yes, I know, you stopped because I scratched my nose.
Well, when she gets going, she makes quick work of that.
Well, you know, it's only a small rat. In the wild, they've done telemetry studies on gaboon vipers and found that while gaboon vipers only eat a few times a year, although some of those meals can be quite large, actually, I've seen videos and pictures of them consuming feral cats. Cats should not be let out into the wild. They're quite destructive creatures. They just kill for the sport of it. It's not like they need to feed. I know that will draw the wrath and anger of people. I'm a cat lover myself. You know, I love pythons, boas, and tegus, and all the wildlife that's invasive in Florida in principle, but it's not their natural habitat, and they should be removed from where they don't belong or have naturally spread. Therefore, I have no problem with the trappers in Florida catching tegus and turning them over to Fish and Wildlife for disposal. Same thing with pythons. Nature did have everything pretty much in balance before humans came along and screwed it all up. I know that may not be a very nice, well-received comment, but this is what I believe is fact. Everybody's entitled to their own belief system, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I have to support your belief. Blowing bubbles. Oh, we're really gooey. We got lots of saliva today. Huh? Alright, so I'm going to get out of Dodge because that small rat is down the pipe and she is sort of turning this way. I will hold on for just a moment to see if we get a full fang extension here in a moment. She's pretty well stretched out, so she can definitely come forward some, but I believe right now I am sort of out of range. Yes, I know that was a healthy burp, huh? She was like, why didn't you feed me sooner, Mr. Viperkeeper? Well, because you want to keep a healthy weight, huh? We don't want any overweight snakes here at the lair. Yes, I know. See, you know, I've had her from birth and stuff, and she still doesn't want me that close. And again, I don't really want to get that close. I mean, I used to let Elvis crawl past my leg, but I would never let her crawl past my leg. We just don't have that kind of relationship. Viperids are a whole different story than king cobras. I wouldn't let a normal cobra, any nausea, crawl past my leg because they have a tendency to want to sample things as they go by. So no, I am not going to let a viperid go past my leg unless I have the appropriate protection on my lower legs and feet. But Elvis, for the most part, was just like, it's just Viperkeeper, and he was gonna mosey about the room wherever he wanted to go. He didn't really care. Whereas I don't. Viperids are easy to startle, and the results can be quite bad. Well, we're not going to go on any longer. She's going to probably turn her head away to open her mouth the way she normally does. So there is your healthy dose of pink that will hopefully satisfy everybody for a while. I know the videos are limited in subject scope now as my collection dwindles down, because I'm getting close to retirement age, and Mrs. Viperkeeper and I don't want to stay where we live, where it's relatively easy to keep snakes. And at our age, especially me, because I do all the handling and all the care, don't want to take a bite. So she's going to huff and puff when I stand up and be very upset. You can see her tense up, but I am going to close her door, and we'll get her water dish a little later.